there was specifically a hearing for this special exception use of this property to be a church, synagogue, or other house of worship. In the zoning code, or land development code of the city, we do not have any specific zoning district which permits by right the use of a house of worship, but it's by a special exception, so that specific conditions can be placed on it. This is in the R2 zoning district. We held a public hearing, and there was a series of issues that what the special magistrate found. Upon looking at historical information that was provided, it was understood that a chapel that held services had been in operation for a period of time at this specific location. The special magistrate looked at compatibility with the neighborhood, the possibility of the impact of the number of people that could be worshiping at this location, and its impact on off-street parking, loading, traffic on the streets. At that point in time, proposed a limitation of 30 seats in the chapel. Further looked at the size of the parking lot, required the office space that would be permitted on the property or continue to be utilized on the property. There was requirements that the use of the office would be limited to strictly the foundation office. It wouldn't be rented out for any other use. This situation of discussing the chapel itself came about as a result of a cupola and cross that was installed on the top of the chapel. It was noted by the neighbors. There was no permit for that, and that's what when this essentially came about to the staff. The applicant discussed at length with the special magistrate that evening certain self-imposed conditions to ensure that the use of the property for a chapel would not be obtrusive to the neighborhood. And those included that it be a private chapel, that there be no public advertising of religious services, that no Sunday school or club activities, that the entrance to the chapel would be internal to the site, how many chairs would be there, maintaining a fence and landscaping, no choir or chorus, following all building codes. There was also other locations on that property where the dwelling units, was specifically discussed. No amplification or sound amplification equipment would be allowed. There are actually 4 lots 12 through 15, that are owned by the same entity, and the special magistrate had actually linked the lots and said that they needed to remain with the current owner, and if the ownership of the land or underlying foundation changes for any of the 4 lots, the special exception use expires. Discuss the building footprint of 18 feet by 24 feet, and that not be expanded or extended, that all the religious activities would occur inside, and there was a prohibition for outside activities, how many private services could occur in the day, some special holidays or celebration days of